Well, that took way too long to load shaders. Oh my god, the PC's back here.
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
Agreed. But first we need to get a handle on what exactly
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago. A whole lot of blood magic during the war. Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
What a view.
That was the capital city, Arlathan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
Flawless crystal. Chest up here.
Rook, you ready to go?
Well, the boats are nice. Might be a good idea to have a look around. Currently inaccessible.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. I need to...
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
Well, this looks dangerous.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
The beach is crossing.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody? It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Oh shit.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
No one gets out. No exceptions.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Everyone has to stay. We'll be rewarded. All of us. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square!
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
Look at that.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
I don't like this.
Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer, sold spices to us, the best in Arlethan. I can't believe this happened.
Okay, let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veiled jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Must keep looking. Must find the veil jumpers.
The mayor said to find them.
They're in the village.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Dude, this is so bad.
Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
Well, they're not gonna use that.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Melara!
Jahel! He's alive!
Melara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Melara, be careful.
Help me, anyone!
Well, this is not good.
Come on. That sounds close.
Help me! Hurry!
The dragon.
Well, that's a dragon.
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
You wanna go?
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head.
infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for greed.
All this for gold. The villagers, the Veil Jumpers, the Blights everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The Blights everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
The people of Demeter's Crossing were depending on him. The least he can do is stay with them now.
A steep price to pay. And we're the ones to choose it?
Somebody has to.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with the dead man.
No.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
How are you, Veilguard? Fast travel. Press this button to open your map. During the game, you will open up fast travel beacons, which are also save checkpoints. Explore local maps to discover beacon locations. Report your findings to Strife and Ireland. Currently inaccessible. You can congratulate Alec. Alec is who made the save today. Like I said, there's a lot of people that have a lot of technical skills. Alec is very tech savvy. Darren's good with guns. There's so many other people in the Discord that I have to rely on from time to time, and they rely on me for my expertise too. That's why we're a family.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Bird lady.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Glad for your help.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about, all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
This is our fault. When we interrupted Solus's ritual, the gods escaped.
Would those feelings not be better used to put things right?
But how?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
We don't have a choice here. We stand against the gods however we can. Because if we don't, nobody else will. You get the Illuvian fixed at the lighthouse, we'll find the dagger. Let's figure out our next moves after that. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Hell yeah! Shadows Crossing. After investigating the town of Menace Crossing, the team discovered the gods had laid waste to the town with blood. Worse, they tempted the mayor into betraying his people for gold. The team decided to leave the mayor to his fate.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done. I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you, or Rook, or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
Hell yeah. Work as a team. Find the Lyrium dagger.
Look.
There's magic lingering in this spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Something took it. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Fuck.
Look, there it goes.
That's not good.
Big darkspawn coming right at us. We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Dum-dum, what did you do tomorrow? Yeah, if it'll work. Shit seems to not always work on me lately. Also, Alec, congratulations on fixing this. Thank you so much.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
Hell yeah.
Dark.
We got a point. There is a lot of quests. Or not quests, but skills. Look at all these fucking skills. Burning steel blades rain down on your enemies.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
The boost is for 5 to 8 tomorrow, so an extra $1 per delivery. That'll be good. I need to finish this mission and then get ready to prep for work.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
We've got company. Nice work.
Good job.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
I'm doing more ceiling towels myself. Ah. That should be fun.
Over there, a dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
Well, we can't do that. That was not what I wanted to do either.
And there's probably another one.
I see it now.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results. from a distance.
I'm stuck. My fucking controller. Ugh, the batteries are pissing me off lately. After this, I'm gonna have to find and get more batteries.
magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Text messages are just got a good notification. Oh, that is good.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
We need to go to inventory. There's gotta be one that says hide helmet. Always. Yeah, I never liked the helmets. More cinematic. Looks better.
trouble scouted.
Hello, Fairy. Hello. How are we doing this fine afternoon?
I mean, I just killed a monster, set it down on the giant holes, so I think they're pretty good.
You're doing what with giant holes?
Oh, I plunged a monster into a giant hole. So that was fun.
Oh, sounds like fun. I watched a little bit of the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, about 20 minutes into it was loading shaders, so there's that.
Here, let me shade this, let me shade that.
That's literally how it was. Let me finish this, then we can.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Before I have to hit the
Oh, you gotta work tonight. I said you have to work tonight.
I have to work the next 4 days.
Fun.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be busy. I'm telling you that.
That's okay. It's the
Hold on.
It's the holiday, and you work.
Hold on, cutscene.
You're retail.
Harding?
Hurting!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Isa Juno. We are free again, whole again, here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Primers and detonators. Combine primers and detonators to trigger detonations. Some abilities apply a particular primer to a target. Each primer has a matching detonator. Use the correct combination to trigger a detonation to deal increased stagger damage across an area.
Do this again.
Finish it. On the left.
Oh, whoop your ass, bitch!
Rotate's pretty bad.
Sit down, stay down.
You don't cross Harding.
Move, move!
That was beautiful.
Dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Oh, that's not good. They're gonna combine red lyrium to make another dagger. That shit's fucking mind-bending.
You said something took you over.
It's the light.
Something like that?
And it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered the effect. Or how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
Yes.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected.
To
the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
I trust you have all this handled. You always have things handled.
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
I have faith.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
return to Solus's ritual site, hoping to find the lyrium dagger that Solus lost. They pried the ancient artifact away from the darkspawn wolves that were drawn to it. Touching the dagger had a profound effect on Harmony, seemingly rekindling a forgotten link between her and the stone. What this means for Harding remains to be seen.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
Alright, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. This stream is going to be very short today because I do have work pretty soon. Have a wonderful night. Peace, guys. It is Saturday.